Hello, and welcome to Great Baron's TV, testing the boundaries of fear and sanity. I'm gonna start recording other games parallel to Condemned, just because I kinda get bored playing one game at a time, so hopefully this will add some diversity to the channel. So this is Penumbra Overture, and I have played about 2 hours in. I was streaming it, but the quality was just kind of crap, so I decided I'm just gonna do a normal Let's Play and then upload it, so... just gonna get started then. I'm gonna do the 10-minute thing again, you know, review it just to make sure that everything's alright. Volumes and everything, so let's get started.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
So yeah, pretty similar to Amnesia. I have heard that Amnesia was a lot better though. But I've already played it like 8 times, so it'd be a little bit unfun to let's play that. I'm not going to bother reading these out loud. Hopefully it'll be good enough quality so you guys can read them on your own. kinda hate the melee combat. I don't mind combat in horror games, but just, the manually swinging is kinda bullshit. Or maybe I'm being too harsh, I don't know. Okay, and this feels about like 10 minutes, so I'm save and quit, and make sure that everything is working alright in the video. So I will be right back.